So I'm very, very thrilled to welcome Ariel Garten, a friend now, and co-founder and chief evangelist officer of Muse by Interaxon, back to the Digital Health Summit stage. They actually launched their original Muse on my stage, I don't know, 6 years ago or something. Anyway, they're excited. They're announcing something new today, so thank you.
So the good news is that we make a mindfulness device, and we're going to take the next 3 minutes, and we're going to do possibly the best thing you could do for your health in 3 minutes, and that is to meditate. Who is on board for a 3-minute meditation? Awesome! I see you are all great digital health folks who want to meditate now. So what we're going to do is called a focused attention meditation. And in focused attention, you put your attention on your breath. When your mind wanders, you notice it, and you return. So I'm just going to guide you through a quick, focused attention meditation. If you want, you're welcome to close your eyes, or look at the floor in front of you, or just sit comfortably in your chair. Take a moment and relax your shoulders. Let all of the tension drain from your body. Relax your face, relax your hips, relax your feet. Now I want you to bring your attention to your breath. All you're going to do is you're going to feel the fact that you are breathing. Watch your breath go in and out of your chest. If your mind moves away from your breath, which all our minds do, don't worry. Just bring your attention back to your breath. So as you're doing this small little exercise, you're actually doing extraordinary things for your body. You're decreasing your heart rate. You're allowing your blood vessels to release and relax. You're training your mind. You're training your attention. And you're bringing yourself into the present moment here and now. You can follow your breath or you can follow my voice. Because a study from Harvard said that 46.9% of our time, our minds are on something other than what we are currently doing, and that makes us unhappy. And when we practice mindfulness, we bring our mind into the present moment, to a part of our physiology like our breath, or to a sound that you're hearing in the room, here and now. So if your mind wanders, just return yourself to your breath. You can feel how delicious it is to just be with your breath in this moment. And when you're ready, you can bring your attention back to the room. Great. Come on back to the room. So any of you who didn't meditate in that moment, you are missing all of the benefits that meditation has to offer, the over 1,000 published studies that currently talk about meditation's ability to improve your attention, decrease your stress, improve your physiology, your brain health, and on and on. For all of you that did, awesome. You've just done something amazing for your health today here at the Digital Health Summit. So I'm going to jump into a slightly different topic for a moment, and that's the topic of sleep. Some of you might feel sleepy or a little refreshed after your little meditation. Some of you might have gone out way too late last night and you feel the effects of a lack of sleep. Well, lack of sleep can have a dramatic effect on your mind. It can decrease your cognitive function, it can dysregulate your emotions, and it can have massive effects on your body. Lack of sleep can lead to hypertension. Insomnia can lead to weight gain because you reduce your satiety signals, and it can lead to interruptions of your immune system and your hormones. I'm going to take you on a brief little tour of different interventions for sleep, and then I'm going to show you what we've been doing at Muse that will help in this area. So in terms of the non-tech solutions that currently exist for sleep, you have things like medications, narcotics. Narcotics obviously are not a great solution because they lead to addiction, they lead to rebound behaviors, and they don't actually solve the underlying issues that are causing the sleep problems in the first place. Supplements are great, but they can also have some of the same issues that narcotics have. Then you have the plethora of tech solutions, with consumers trying to take digital health into their own hands. You have trackers that you can wear on your wrist or your fingers, like Fitbit, Apple Watch, or a Ring. Trackers are typically tracking either your activity, and these days they're usually also tracking your heart rate. If you're not wearing one on your hand, you could wear a tracker on your bed. There are trackers for your bed like Bedit, there are bedside trackers, and even beds like Smart 8 Smart that are 8 Sleep, that is a tracker in and of itself. There are also devices that help you wake up, like light alarms that help you wake up at the proper time to be in circadian rhythm. There are also lighting solutions to help you fall asleep, and EEG solutions to help you fall asleep. In the market of EEG solutions that are already out there, you have things that range from devices that you wear simply during the day to help you train sleep, to things that you can wear overnight to track sleep, and in some markets, even neurofeedback devices. One of the things that we've noticed missing in the EEG landscape is a device that really lets you understand your mind and body during the day so that you can apply that information at night and then have a better day the next day. At Muse, we first launched in 2014, and we've spent the last 5 years teaching people to understand their minds and their bodies with a meditation tool that's used both in clinical and personal settings. You just heard me talk about how amazing meditation is for your health. Well, there's one study from Partners Healthcare run by Harvard. This was a Harvard study. They looked at 14,000 people, and they saw that 8 weeks of meditation decreases healthcare costs and utilization by 43% the following year. That is a massive impact. Well, if meditation is so amazing for you, why don't most people do it? And in a healthcare setting, why don't we see it more often? Well, meditation is really hard to do. You're a doctor, you probably don't know how to meditate. You tell your patient to meditate, they don't do it. They go home, they sit there, they try to meditate, their brain bounces all over the place, and they're like, I don't know what to do, I'm not gonna go do it. With Muse, we recognized we could solve that problem by building a device that gave you real-time feedback during meditation to let you know what was going on inside your mind while you meditate. Let you actually see the process of your own mind, know when you're focused, know when your mind is wandering, know how to bring it back and stay in that meditation zone. So we give you real-time feedback during your meditation, and after the fact, you get data, charts, graphs, and scores that show you what was going on in your mind and help you actually track your progress and see improvements. We have exercises for the mind, as well as the heart, the breath, and the body. We have sensors that track each of these systems to help you understand and improve the multiple systems involved in your meditation process. We also have a library of hundreds of guided meditations on sleep, stress, pain, meditations for caregivers to avoid burnout, for veterans, and on and on. And meditation is both a meaningful market and a meaningful intervention. With this meditation intervention, we're probably the world's most popular consumer neurotechnology platform, with over 100,000 users that use it regularly. We're translated into 5 languages, and we're used by thousands of clinicians in hundreds of hospitals and clinics. And we have over 200 published research studies by third-party researchers. They're either using Muse as a clinical-grade EEG to do neuroscience research, or as a meditation intervention. This is one study from the Mayo Clinic. And in this recent study, they were able to demonstrate that women awaiting breast cancer surgery used Muse to improve their quality of life and decrease their stress and fatigue during the cancer care process. This is massive, and Mayo was so excited by the study that we're now getting involved in several others with them. So when we look at specifically when people meditate with this device, we noticed a trend. People would meditate at 7 a.m. in the morning. Actually, 6 a.m. is the most popular time, 7 a.m., and 10 p.m. at night. And when they were meditating before they went to bed, they were doing it for one main reason: to help them sleep. And so with that, we recognized that we had an opportunity to really help people with a purpose-built device that could help their sleep. And so with that, here on the CES Digital Health Summit stage, I would like to introduce you to Muse S. This is Muse S. It is a soft, comfortable, brain and body sensing headband that tracks your brain activity and gives you real-time feedback to help you meditate. And then it also can be worn at night to help you fall asleep with beautiful guided meditations designed to help you fall asleep more effectively and purpose-built, responsive journeys. So with Muse, you can meditate during the day, and you can understand what goes on in the systems of your mind and body. You can learn how to calm your racing thoughts, calm your physiology, your heart, and your breath. And then you apply that knowledge at night to help you fall asleep. And then you're able to wake up more refreshed the next day and more able to tackle all the cognitive challenges and continue to manage your mind in a 24-hour holistic cycle. In order to do that, we introduced a new look and fit with Muse. So this is an incredibly comfortable, soft fabric headband. You put it on and you can forget that it's there. It's very easy to fall asleep wearing it. People do it all the time. We also leverage the latest in fabric sensors to give you a slim little device like this that's packed with 4-channel EEG, clinical grade dry sensor, SpO2, accelerometer, PPG for heart rate, gyroscope, and even more sensors. All of this in the smallest, slimmest brain-sensing headband for sleep on the market. We also created purpose-built go-to-sleep journeys. So a go-to-sleep journey is a guided meditation by one of our top teachers, and it's paired with a soundscape that's actually created from the bio and neurofeedback of your own body, designed to lull you into sleep. So in the same way that when you were a child, you might have had a parent help you fall asleep by reading you a bedtime story. And as your breath began to slow, so too would their voice. And as your eyes fluttered close, they would lower their voice. And when you fell asleep, the story would end. With Muse, we're actually able to track your brain and body as you fall asleep and create a guided soundtrack that actually moves in lockstep with your body to entrain your body in a way that's designed to help you fall asleep faster. We also are releasing the go-to-sleep function now, but within the year we'll have sleep tracking. We're working with a number of polysomnography clinics also because Muse can essentially take the place of an at-home polysomnography unit. Muse S is also a very low-cost and easy way to add sleep tracking or EEG to virtually any study. Muse can also be used to track EEG for primary and secondary CNS endpoints. And we have what is likely the largest database of brain data in the entire world, from which we've pulled out novel findings about the brain and interesting biomarkers. We're also marching down the path to a digital therapeutic. So meditation can be used for almost any condition to potentially improve quality of life. When you add sleep training to that, you have an incredibly powerful tool to improve somebody's quality of life and lifestyle while living with the disease. So we're currently raising funds to march down the digital therapeutic pathway, as the device has applicability for COPD, diabetes, hypertension, and more. It is incredibly exciting to be standing on stage here, part of the entire digital health community, and being able to bring you a new solution for your mind and body, both from a personal and clinical perspective. Thank you.